2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the Northern Trust is about to begin. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we find ourselves in the northeast of the country in beautiful Norton, Massachusetts. In fact, not far from where Tom Brady has helped the Patriots win 6 Super Bowl titles, and we're at the beautiful TPC Boston. This is a great golf course, redesigned by Gil Hanse.
It was originally by Arnold Palmer, redesigned by Gil Hanse in 2007. And it's a big golf course, meaning it takes up a lot of the property. And it's one of those golf courses where you know that you should be making birdies, but they're not that easy to come by. There's a bunch of holes out there where you get into a difficult stretch of the golf course, back nine, starting with 12, 13, 14, where you're really just kind of hanging on for dear life. But all in all, it's a good opportunity to make some birdies. This, though, will show us who's actually striking the ball the best. It's not so much a putting contest usually at TPC Boston as it is a ball striker's paradise. So I think you're going to see the ball strikers, or the better ball strikers in the PGA Tour, rise to the top.
Is it a ball-in-place golf course or bombs away?
It's both. I don't think it really suits one or the other, but let's face it, I'm going with the bombers.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. This is a good chance. Ooh. And that should secure the par. Well done. He currently shares 4th position. Time to tee off at the 2nd.
From the back of the par 5, 542 yards, players want to take out any club, driver, 3 wood, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Well, I don't know about you at home, but I'm very excited for some playoff action, and we begin these FedEx Cup playoffs right now. This is the first event, and Rich, there's a lot of excitement about it. How do the players feel going into this opening event of the playoffs?
Well, 125 guys have their eye on the prize now, don't they? Now, the top players, they are looking to close out the season in fine fashion and win the FedEx Cup Championship, but there's still a lot of golf to be played, Luke. Every player does have a realistic chance, or a chance, let's not say realistic, because number 125, he's got to run the tables if he wants to win the FedEx Cup. But in saying that, it gives everybody an opportunity to finish the year out on a high note. Those 125 know they have a job for next year, so they're excited. The 70 are trying to move into the 30s, so on and so forth. So everybody has something to play for at the end of the day.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Yeah, nicely played. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
Well, this looks like about 28 feet.
Yeah, be proud of that. Fair effort. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And we've arrived at a par 3.
Par 3 from the back tee measures 208 yards, a split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Oh, that shot goes down, and that will be for birdie. That'll help make a big move.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Judging it beautifully.
Solid par putt, that. He's in a share of 3rd place. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Par 4 measures 298 yards from the back tee. Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Well, this should affect the ball flight. Setting up here with a very long putt. Not sure how that putt came up shy. Make this putt and you'll move into 2nd on the leaderboard. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And the putt drops and we're moving on. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, 466 yards, dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one, you'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Let's take a look at Gary Woodland from earlier. Take a look at this attempt from way out.
Good speed, very nice.
And back to the course with the live action. Second shot here on the 5th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Should find the green here. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. What an opportunity to make a birdie. That's frustrating. This is a par putt. Well holed. Let's move on. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Par 4, 465 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Going with the 8-iron here. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. And approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. This one's looking good. Yeah, you'll take that. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Currently at +1 for the day. This hole is one of the longest par 5s on the course.
Par 5 that measures 600 yards from the back tee, and only the long players can reach into. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Well, there's action aplenty all over the course. Let's have a look at this highlight from another player. Justin Thomas with a great shot here. Nice putt to make that one. Well, Rich, as these FedEx Cup playoffs get underway at the Northern Trust, you've got to really like the chance of this player to go all the way and win the whole thing, because they've had a strong season, a few wins, and they've got what it takes in my eyes.
The wins have been massive, but it's how he's accumulated those wins. They've come against some pretty stiff competition. He's had some brilliant performances when under the utmost pressure. And when he hasn't won, he's been lurking. He's been hanging around close by, so he's awfully comfortable being up near the lead. He's comfortable when the pressure is at its greatest. There's no reason why this player cannot continue this great run of form all the way through the playoffs and take home the big prize at the end.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This one might need to get down a little. Now just one over par, tied for 5th. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. An opportunity to make their par. That'll affect the scorecard. Yeah, not much to sweat there. Sitting at a couple over for the day.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3 measures 213 yards and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
A fair bit on the line here. Spot the top 5. Okay, steady now. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
9th hole, par 4, 472 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Time to take their approach shot into the 9th. Opting for the 5-wood.
This one headed left and not coming back.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
That was silky smooth out of the sand. Good shot. Okay, let's get back to the action. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Well, that's criminal. How do you leave that short? There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
It starts off on a good line.
Yeah, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Rich, good position for this player. Just 3 back with 9 to play. Do you sense them making a charge?
3 down, 9 to go. This player is going to have to start taking some chances if he wants to win this tournament.
You like that, didn't you? From around 140 yards here,
back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
How close was that to going down? A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Nice stroke. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Par threes always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
That's not what they were looking for.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. I don't mind the look of this. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. It's time for a highlight. Let's head to the 12th for this wonderful play. And this effort by Gary Woodland was just a little while ago. Oh, lovely roll. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Time for the second shot at the 12. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Getting ready to play their third. Just 3 back from the leader. Putting for par. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Well, guys, I'm down on the 13th hole. This is Justin Thomas prepping his next shot.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 447 yards. Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3. You can hear the excitement in the air. It's starting to build.
And this effort by Gary Woodland was just a little while ago. Great putt. Let's return to live play now. Second shot here on the 13th. Opting for the 5-iron. Well, it's found the surface, but that's about as much as you can say about it.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Oh, so close. And that should secure the par. Well done. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Par 4 from the tips, 495 yards. Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I've got to say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
This lie doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Oh, what a stroke. Nicely holed, and for par. Currently at 2 over par. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
That's a little wayward.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing. Third shot now.
And now we go to the 16th, where this happened just a moment ago. Justin Thomas with an amazing shot. Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they're aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome. And back to the course with the live action. Sitting at 2 over for the day in a share of 7th. Didn't that look good for a long time? He has this putt to save his par. And as the putt drops, 2 over, heading down the stretch.
And they're going to have to really focus in here to try and chase down that leader.
He's in a share of 7th place. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Par 3, just 161 yards from the back. However, watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Going with the 5-iron here. You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. Oh, well played into birdie range here at the 16th. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for 3rd. It was on a good line. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Just a couple to go. Let's see how you handle the penultimate hole.
17, par 4, 412 yards, dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
opting for the 9-iron. And here we are with the third shot. 3 strokes off the lead. Ouch, that hurts. And looks like we're taking another look at that one. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Well, I'm over on the 18th now, and this is a look at Gary Woodland.
Oh, almost went in. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel the TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Par 5, 530 yards. Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Okay, so that's step 1. But now going to hold a mid-range putt. This putt is for a score of 72. And that will do it. His work is done here. When you look back at the end of a season, all these top 3 finishes, they really add up, don't they?
Gives you confidence going to the next year. They just have to figure out how to push and get over the finish line in first place.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.